Yo, it's your boy Dre Dunn. And I know this video is late. Let me turn this television down. I know this video is late, but I want to give you my top 10 films or movies. My top 10 favorite films or movies from last year, which is 2016. Now, let it be known before I give my list, I want to give a disclaimer. There are several films, Oscar-worthy films, that I have not seen. La La Land I have not seen, Moonlight I have not seen, Manchester by the Sea I have not seen. I'm trying to think. Arrival I have not seen, and I had a chance to see that movie, but I think I forgot what I had to do, but I didn't get a chance to go to the theater and see it then. Nocturnal Animals, another one I have not seen. The Star Wars Rogue One, I haven't seen that one either. It's but just those films will not be on this list because I have not seen them yet. I do plan on seeing them. I might even give an individual review because I want to start doing more reviews of films or movies on here, albums, or things like that. More reviews. But without further ado, or whatever, however people say, without further ado, however, man, this is my list. This was a kind of hard list to put together because it was just it was a couple of films that I liked it. But I thought, when you try to judge shit like a fucking snobbish movie critic, oh, this film's better. No, I just said, look, these are the 10 films that I enjoyed the most from 2016. This is my list. At number 10, The Witch. Man, this shit was it had a lot of hype. Everybody was talking about it. Oh, this movie, The Witch, is just so crazy. And I was like, okay. And then I watched it from the fucking beginning of that movie. I was into it. The tone of the film just felt so, you felt like you were in that time. It didn't even feel like a movie. It felt like you were in that time and you were watching them. What a great horror movie, man. The tone, the way they talked, it really felt like you were in the Puritans in the 1600s, the Puritan time where they were really saying, "Oh, she's a witch," and the drama and the suspense and the mystery in that film was just crazy, man. That's one film y'all should check out if you haven't seen it. All these films you should check out. The Witch, man, what a great film. Number 9, Hacksaw Ridge. Okay, this movie, I had a very bad experience at the theater when I saw this film. Very bad experience. People were talking during the movie. People were standing up in front of the screen. It was just, I should have waited to go see it. I like to wait to the second Sunday after it was released to go see movies. That's my little thing where I know nobody's going to be in there. But I went to see it 2 days after it came out, and it was the crowded theater. People were talking. But I still enjoyed the film. It's about this guy played wonderfully by Andrew Garfield. Who's also in another movie I didn't name on the Oscar films that I have not seen yet, Silence, which is Martin Scorsese is my favorite director ever. So I'm telling you, he's not on this list because I have not seen that film. I think if I would have seen that film, it would be on my list high. But boom. But Andrew Garfield was amazing in this movie. Vince Vaughn had a great side role in this film. The guy who played as Mr. Smith in The Matrix was fucking phenomenal in this movie. I forgot his Hugo Weaving. He was dope in this movie, man. His role, man, as Andrew Garfield's alcoholic, abusive father was just, oh man. But man, Mel Gibson directed the shit out of this movie. Mel Gibson is back, man. I know he told his ex-wife, I hope you get raped by a pack of niggers. I know he said that, man. But this film is enough for me to forgive him. I wasn't really mad at Mel, man. People say shit sometime, and it's just whatever, man. But this was a great film. I think if I would have saw it a couple of times, it would have sat with me a little longer. I would have really loved it and put it up higher on my list. But it is at number 9. At number 8, Deepwater Horizon. Man, this movie is, you know what this movie kind of reminded me of? The Deer Hunter, the Michael Cimino movie. Rest in peace to Michael Cimino. How something disaster happened, or something sad happened, and they built these characters up to be so fucking lovable, and you've cared about them so much, and then you saw that something fucked up was finna happen, and those characters were trying to avoid this, and it still happened, and then, oh my god, this movie is fucking great. It's another one like Hacksaw Ridge. If I would have seen it, or if I would have sat with it longer, I think it would have been higher. But this movie just kicks you in the butt. Like, oh my god, this movie is so good. It feels so real. Man, Deepwater Horizon. Mark Wahlberg is awesome, and I heard he's awesome in yet another movie I forgot the name that I have not seen. Oscar-worthy movie, Patriots Day. Also, same director, Mark Wahlberg starring in it. Another one I have not seen. I'm sorry, guys. I have not seen it. The screeners didn't leak on the internet like they do most years. Yeah. Great film. Number 7, and this is a very slept-on film, The Nice Guys. Oh my god, this movie is so unique. Ryan Gosling has had an amazing year this year. With La La Land, I have not seen, but everybody's raving about that one. And with The Nice Guys, I mean, this movie is so good. Like, this is so fun. This movie is everything. It's mystery. It has drama in it. It has suspense. It has comedy. It has great acting. It has a buddy sidekick. Like, this movie is just so great, and it doesn't have a bunch of cliches like most movies. It's just good, and it just doesn't. Russell Crowe is back. This movie should have made a lot more at the box office than it made. It's another film on here that applies. The same thing applies. Like, this movie is way better than a lot of the fucking movies that made a lot of money. The Nice Guys, man. Go check that out. Go buy that DVD, that Blu-ray. That movie is phenomenal. I can't. I'm looking at my list. I cannot believe that it's 7th. I would have thought it would be higher, but it's just other movies that I like more on this list. The next movie, number 6, Hell or High Water. My God, another film that. Why can't we have more of this? Instead of more, I love superhero movies. Why do we have to have fucking 14 superhero movies? These stupid ass Fatal Attraction ripoffs. These fucking sex, erotic movies. All these stupid movies. Why can't we have more of this? This movie was kind of like a neo-western. It had fucking Jeff Bridges in it. This movie is just like. The last moment. It's after everything's went down. It's the best part of this movie is after everything's went down. Jeff Bridges goes to visit someone. I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you. He goes to visit someone, and they have the fucking most shaded ass conversation, and it made me want a sequel. I want to see what's gonna happen. This movie, the action just kicked me in the balls. Like, I haven't seen a movie that made me feel this way since one of my favorite movies ever, and that's No Country for Old Men. Hell or High Water, man. This was a great film. It lived up to the hype. Next, a movie that really killed me. It really stuck in my heart, and it made me feel good walking away. And that's Sing Street. Sing Street, man. That what's that song? Drive Like You Stole It. That's the shit. I love that song, man. Man, this movie. This movie is my Whiplash. What Whiplash was for 2014. This is my Whiplash. This is the movie that just is gonna be like, damn, that is a fucking movie. This is the movie from this year that's gonna stand out for me. That's just gonna. Oh man, I love Sing Street, man. It's a movie that just it has a good message in this movie. To be yourself, to go at your dreams, go try to achieve your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Man, this has a very good message in this film. Sing Street, man, number 5 on my list. Now we into the big dogs. Number 4, Don't Breathe. Man, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "What? Don't Breathe better than this? Don't Breathe." I love thrillers. I love horror. I love horror thrillers. Horror thrillers are great. I love it. This movie is by no means perfect, but it is great to me. I love this movie. I love this. I just love the setup. It's about these kids. They like to break and enter, but one of them has a legit reason. It's never good to break and enter somebody's damn house, but she's trying to get enough money so she can move her daughter or her sister out of Detroit, out of the rough part of Detroit. But they break and enter in people's houses. Her boyfriend, and some dude she got in the friend zone, some nerdy ass dude whose father works at the security place, so he knows how to break in this shit. He knows the codes and all that shit. He knows the breaking. That's why they got him tagging along. But they decide we gonna hit a big lick. We're gonna hit a lick. We're gonna break in this fucking blind guy's house. We're gonna rob him. He's blind. What the fuck is he gonna do? But man, they fucking break into the wrong motherfucker's house. This fucking blind dude is a fucking Green Beret, and this movie is just fucking great. It just has so much. This movie scared the shit out of me. There's some moments in this movie where I'm just like, holy shit. Man, but this movie, I love this movie. Don't Breathe, man. It's a movie you should check out. Don't sleep on Don't Breathe. Number 3. Oh, I almost spoiled it right there. Number 3 for me was Captain Fantastic. Another movie that it just is like nothing I've ever seen. It kind of reminds you of like a 70s movie, like one of those 70s kind of movies. This movie is just so good, man. It's about this hippie who has his kids living in the wilderness. They're living in the wild. They're away from everything. They follow his rules. They eat what he tells them to eat. They don't go to school. He curses in front of them. He makes them do whatever they want. This movie is so good, and something happens. He has to come back into society and face people in his family, and they don't approve of the way he does things. In this movie, Virgo Mortensen, he's up for a Golden Globe for this movie. This dude is just fucking great. He's so underrated as an actor. Man, this is another one, man. You should check it out. I love this movie because it's so different. You don't see movies like this every day. Captain Fantastic, great film. Number 2, man, another film. This was another film I was talking about when I was talking about the nice guys that didn't make enough money at the box office, and that is Kubo and the Two Strings. My God, look, this fucking movie. I had said at first I was like, for me, Toy Story 3 touched my heart a lot. Then came the first How to Train Your Dragon, and I said, I don't think they can touch this. Inside Out almost came close, but man, this movie right here, Kubo and Two, this movie is so good. It is so goddamn good. Oh my god, it's an animated film directed by the son of the Nike CEO. The son of the Nike CEO fucking directed this great movie. I can't believe that. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'll tell you the premise of the movie. It's basically about this kid who has his eye removed from him by his grandfather, and he's left on the beach, and it's a lot of shit that went down. His mom's there. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. It's crazy. You need to go see this film. It's fucking great. It has everything that a great animated film, hell, a great film needs. A lot of people said, "Oh, the villain was kind of weak." I liked it, dude. It didn't bother me. This film wasn't about the villain, but Kubo and the Two Strings, great film. My number 2 film of 2016. And now for the number 1 film, my number 1 film of 2016. This was hard because 2 films that didn't even make my list. Like, I was like, and they're Deadpool and Cloverfield Lane. Those are 2 films that I love. But this movie right here, I couldn't deny it. It was my favorite. I saw this movie at the theater 5 times. I cannot not put this movie at number 1. Maybe if I would have seen some of the Oscar films, maybe they would have beat it out. But man, I'm sorry, man. This movie for me was just it. Captain America, the Civil War. This is the next to Dark Knight. I can honestly say next to Dark Knight and Captain America, the Winter Soldier, this is the best comic book movie I've ever seen in my life. Me personally, the Russo brothers are just fucking phenomenal. The way they spread out shit, the way they direct action, it don't even feel like a comic book movie. The way they direct action and the way they put these comic book characters into reality, into society, and put the power, it's phenomenal. It's almost, you almost want them to direct everything. Like, this is the way they introduced Spider-Man, how much screen time they gave him. I'm so ready for this new Spider-Man Homecoming movie. I'm so ready for the Black Panther movie. Oh, hell, I'm ready for the Thor movie, and Thor wasn't even in this shit. This movie is just great, man. That's my list, man. Give yours in the comment section. Give this video a like. Subscribe. Help my little channel out. You know, that's my list, though. Number 10, The Witch. Number 9, Hacksaw Ridge. Number 8, Deepwater Horizon. Number 7, The Nice Guys. Number 6, Hell or High Water. Number 5, Sing Street. Number 4, Don't Breathe. Number 3, Captain Fantastic. Number 2, Kubo and the Two Strings. And at number 1, Captain America, Civil War. Till next time, Dre the Dunn, Audi 5000.